Handsome Jack is gonna kill us all unless you can stop him.
He means hi. That's his way of saying hi.
Right. Sorry. Hi. Look, I'll be honest, Sage. We're losing this war. We've been trying to stop Jack for years, taking out his men, raiding these iridium mines, but it hasn't been enough. You met Jack and lived. You fought off the Rippers and the Bloodshot. Saved my ass and Lilith's.
Thanks, by the way.
If we're gonna survive this, we need your help, Vault Hunter. Now, we thought Jack wanted to open a vault and use its power to wipe us off Pandora. But, thanks to some intel I stole from a Hyperion convoy, I found out we were wrong.
What?
He's not gonna open a vault. He's going to control it.
I'll just go ahead and repeat myself. What?
The vault, Jackson.
So hey, what's going on, guys? So, oh yeah, magazine size of the assault rifles. Yeah, we didn't really invest too much into this, did we? Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I've been kind of explaining my build a little bit here. See, I needed to get double up because I don't have any good slag weapons. So if my turret can slag my enemies,
An ancient Iridian warrior, powerful enough to destroy all life on Pandora. Whoever awakens him gets to control it.
this is pretty useful because it increases my movement speed by 63%, which will allow me to dodge most slow-moving projectiles and dodge most basic attacks. Um, this is essential to basically long-term survival because it also increases my weapon swap speed. Swapping to your weapon is always faster than reloading, and your aim down sight speed, no one gives a shit about that. Let's just be brutally honest here. But it's the movement speed and the weapon swap speed. Now, if that was reload speed along with aim speed, okay, you know, like, that would be pretty powerful, but it is what it is. Uh, while your saber turret is deployed, you deal increased damage. I feel like we should probably
That sounds
respec.
bad. If Jack wakes the world.
Because gun damage. Alright, we need this for survival. We're going to. So, rocket launcher damage, grenade damage, and recoil reduction. We're going with that. We'll go with uh, this because reload speed is essential. Increased grenade capacity. Boom. Regenerates my health while it's doing that. Uh, we can 36. This is increase the capacity by 10%. I mean that's not too much, but so yeah, the gun damage for non-elemental weapons is increased. Looking at you, try to fire. I mean, so I just got this Unkempt Herald. Now the explicit Unkempt Herald is better. It does more damage. Accuracy, that doesn't matter at all. The only thing that the other one does better is it's got a scope and a stock, making it very accurate. But then again, this is 0.6% more accurate than that, so I guess that really doesn't matter. But the reload speed is better. However, this one has a higher capacity at 20. So yeah, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. Now, this is supposed to be the reason why this character is called Loot Hunter is because this is supposed to be a legendary only character. I kind of sort of committed to it a little bit, but let's be honest. The stockpile relic for max grenade count increases my maximum amount of grenades by 3. So if you were to combine that with this skill here, which increases it by 5, that's like
Yeah,
that's a lot.
control the warrior first.
Could use it to wipe Hyperion off the map. Alright, I'm liking this plan.
There's a problem. We need the vault key to wake the warrior, and Jack's already got it. But if you've spoken to Tennis,
She didn't vomit when she saw you, did she? She does that sometimes.
she might have told you the key needs to be charged with iridium. We're racing against time. Every ounce of that stuff that Jack mines from the ground puts him closer to taking control of that warrior and wiping us out. We gotta get our hands on that vault key. Now, if anybody knows where that key's being kept, it's my spy out in Tundra Express. He's as good at gathering intel as he is at drinking. So I'm sure he's sleeping off last night's booze right now. You'll need to get a fire weapon to wake him up. I'll explain when you get out there.
Sweet, well we have a fire weapon. Okay, shotgun is going to be the overcompensator. This shotgun's going to be
You don't have a
useful.
fire weapon? Marcus might sell them.
Oh, and for the class mod, or whatever you want to call it. We went with the legendary soldier because it increases cooldown rate, gun damage by 24%, and fire rate by 15%. That's 25% plus 36% plus this simple 20%. So that's, again, large percentages across the board. Granted, this makes the soldier more powerful. And I mean, like, this do or die allows me to throw grenades while in fight for my life. And also increases the rocket launcher damage. So if you combine that with this, it's a 20% rocket launcher damage plus a 10% rocket launcher damage. And like I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, dude. Explosive damage just across the board because it also says increases grenade damage. The crazy thing is I don't have a rocket launcher. But grenade damage is important because I use the Uncombed Herald a lot. So if you can find a good comm that also increases grenade and rocket launcher damage, I mean, I'm just saying, so right, like it just works all across the board. Now the funny thing about the volcano is actually it does explosive damage. So it's dual elements. People don't know that because it's not listed, but I think I take that back. That's kind of a smart-ass remark. A lot of the Borderlands... A lot of the people that play Borderlands on a more professional level... Not professional level, but you know what I mean. Like, the people that really know this game, they know that. That it does explosive damage. So, it's, this is a good weapon for Axton, the volcano. Like, and I could, because, like, as you guys know, doesn't have anything to do with sniper rifles at all, but sniper rifles are kind of useful for a couple of reasons, but really in this game, sniper rifles kind of take a back seat unless you're playing Zero, or unless you're using a very specific sniper. Like, as you guys can clearly see, that's a lot of damage. Alright, this is a smaller enemy.
Wow, that happened.
Yeah, like this setup is OP. Now the Kerblaster would be pretty powerful because, I mean, grenade damage and everything like that. The Bearcat, you know, you could probably go figure. But yeah, look at this. If we were to equip this, yeah, we have like 17 grenades. You could easily get, I'm gonna say, you could probably get up to 20 grenades, and if you were to spam a bunch of storm fronts on a boss, like that's a lot of damage per second. Like that's crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. These ones are insane because it spawns 10 child grenades, and then it says 2 times more awesome bonus extreme. Because what happens is when those explosions go off, they generate another 2 smaller explosions. So in other words, yeah, it's a lot of explosive damage. Now, like I said, this is an all legendary only character. It was, but you know, as I've sort of decided that if I'm going to do any kind of long-term survival with this character, like utilizing him in UVHM, yeah, we're gonna have to take it to the next level, and that next level is just utilizing pearls, seraphim weapons, unique weapons like that are blue rarity uniques. But as you guys can clearly see here, like this gun, this shred of fire, does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage, and it's very useful because I mean, like the reload speed is just insane. And again, we're on the lower levels here, but once you start getting into like the level 61, I think it is, that's when things start to change a little bit. Now, I am a Borderlands fanboy. I've played Borderlands on so many different platforms. Like I'm currently playing Borderlands 1 on the 360. And on the PS3 simultaneously while playing the Game of the Year edition on the PS5/PS4 and playing Borderlands 2. I'm just one of those guys, man. I'm just one of those people that just love Borderlands. I deleted Black Ops 6, which, you know, like, I kind of got pissed off because I was grinding Black Ops 6. Like, I have so many weapons. I almost have... I really, if you think about it, I almost have dark matter. But, you know, I also realized that, you know, the grind I really put in there, the whole prestiging, like I'm over halfway there to prestige master. I just don't even really care anymore. Alrighty. Let's get to this area. You know, and if it's one game I am going to actually re-download it is Borderlands 3, and I am going to go ahead and get all the DLCs for it, because I have not played any of the DLCs. I'm still a virgin when it comes to those DLCs, because I didn't like Borderlands 3 as much.
Now, set some more on fire before that one dies.
So angry. So dead.
Hey, Wall Hunter. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Sorry you had to wake me up. I might have celebrated a lose hard last night after Buddy and I raided by a convoy. Ain't that right, Bud? Easy, girl. So, the Hyperion train speed to the Tundra Express. My intel's good. She is all to herself. Advice? What I do is steal the key, get drunk, pass out. Without the vault key, Jack can't control.
You know, it's crazy, guys. The one Borderlands game I don't appreciate as much as I probably should is the pre-sequel. I don't know what it is. I just don't find any enjoyment playing it like in the UVHM mode. I just don't. I don't think I had the right character, but like the grind, I just got turned off, man. I do like how you only get to go to level 3 to get your ability. I think that it would be really cool in Borderlands if you were to only have to get to level 1 to get your ability, which I know that's kind of sort of against Borderlands, like original, like, yeah, Borderlands 1 and 2, you have to get to level 5, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like the faster I start putting down skill points, the faster I get more powerful.
She'll help you out, but it's a tip. Don't make any sudden movements there.
It's like with the max level being 80 now, it's like, holy shit, you know. At the OP max level being OP 10, it's like, end game is even more ridiculous. And I feel like they did that to rebalance the game because certain bosses are just ridiculous.
All around the stack is plants. The stalker chased the bandit. The stalker thought 'twas all in fun. Hop! Goes the bandit. Oh, hi. Rowan told me you were coming. I still owe him for all that book. Yeah, General Lynch. That high-tech street. Let me introduce you to my running, 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 I'm running over here. Run, 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 run. This here's Mushy Snuggle Bites, and this is Felicia's Sexy Bites. These fine-ass women could stop that train for you, but I'm gonna need their badonkadonks first, and they got stole by the bandits. Go get 'em!
Find badonkadonks. That's an actual objective.
Odd, but she's the most gifted demolitions expert on Pandora. Just do what she asks, and I guarantee she'll help you hijack the train and get the vault key.
I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love this poster we're about to come across. This Vladov poster. I don't know what it is about that gun. The triple barrel AK style looking futuristic weapon. And like the fucking Soviet style fucking propaganda for the poster. I absolutely adore that weapon design. It's even got a crossbar on it, it looks like, to grab onto. That's cool. Like that is the definition of cool. And I love the spin guns, right? Because this is basically that gun, basically. But unfortunately, it's running off of a banana mag, you know, instead of it being like a belt fed, you know. The magazine is 105 rounds. So you gotta think, if we can increase the magazine size by 50%, that's almost an additional 50 fucking rounds of magazine. That's a lot of ammo. That's a lot of ammo in the grand scheme of things. Gonna let them duke it out. Because, I mean, like, we're gonna eventually level up again. And when we do that, final point's gonna go into this. But then we're gonna actually... I mean, look in here. It makes you just about better at just about everything else. Magazine size, +1. Magazine size, +1%. So, if you think about it, you can get about an extra 5% to magazines for weapons of all types. 5% is just, you know, it's like just a couple of rounds. You know, but that's the thing, though, right? That's the thing, though. That would be 5% plus 50, so it'd be 55%. And that's 55% of this. So that's going to be almost like 60 additional shots. So that's like 162 rounds or some shit like that. That's a lot of ammunition. Like to put it in perspective, that's a lot of ammo to have in one mag. I mean, that's insane.
Get ready to feel my fingers and get on your goddamn knees! I'm ready for you! On the move! Time for two!
Take him out!
Yeah, we're gonna have to get as much iridium as possible to increase the maximum amount of ammunition we can have. You know, it would also be kind of cool if this had an extra effect. If it also increased the maximum amount of ammo you can hold by about 50%. Like that would be very powerful, especially for like the end game. If you have a stockpile for assault rifle and maximum SDU upgrade for the assault rifle, like that would just be a lot of ammunition you'd be able to stockpile. I'd say what'd be crazier is be 50% of each SDU increasing the maximum capacity, which currently that looks something like 900 rounds. So it'd be 50% at that. So I mean that would be almost an extra 400 fucking rounds of ammunition. Like that's still a lot of ammo in total. Which obviously, you know, fully upgraded as like a couple, like 1,000, a few hundred, like 1,500 or some shit like that. So that'd be an extra 700 rounds. So you'd have over 2,000 rounds of ammunition on your persons.
That's right, bitches. My big brother's about to teach you some manners. Nobody stands pushing snuggle faces without the double threat.
Time for squishing! Front switch is over! Front
Oh,
badonkadonk. She's my main squeeze. Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like... Oh.
Yeah, like see these, oh, that's pistol damage. Well, to the zero build, I mean, you could really get some crazy results. See, in Borderlands 1, they have artifacts, but they're not relics. They only add elemental effects equated to their action skills, respectively. And they can be upgraded. So, in other words, you know,
Best day ever!
I think they can only go to a maximum of rank 5.
Fine-ass damsels who can hijack that train for you.
And that damage rank is just associated with how much damage that elemental effect added to your action skill is going to do. So if you have like a rank 5 or rank 4, whatever the max rank is, that would be like the highest equated damage. And I feel like for Borderlands 1, the end game, it doesn't scale very well with the enemy health at that end game. Just in my opinion, having played Borderlands 1 extensively, yeah, like check this shit out, man. We're almost halfway there to level 57.
Challenge kid.
Just a second. This gonna be good.
Alright.
Take him out. Like that.
I don't die so easy!
Just poke their bellies when you want me to set the explosives off. I gotta do it remotely. Oh snap, son! I hear the terrain coming. Counting down. 10,
still up on that ice shelf.
Wilhelm. I hate this son of a bitch.
Search the train cars. They're probably keeping the vault key in the most fortified one.
Yeah, I feel like this shield's gonna poop out on us anytime now. Is it a B shield? A level 50 B shield. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. The thing about it is the amp damage. It adds an additional 42,000. I feel like it's a bitch. It only does 6,000 damage, so the additional damage is actually more damage than this is even doing. But this is doing like more than double this, and this is only 6 levels higher. So it's like, that's insanity. And like for reference, this Unkempt Herald, I mean, like this gun's literally like 4 levels higher than the bitch, and it does a significantly high amount of damage. So unfortunately, this gun is gonna have to go very soon, because it does not hold up very well in terms of damage. Now the flacker, this gun sucks ass because of the projectiles, but it's an explosive shotgun, so it's kind of powerful.
Critical! Hello! That was cool!
We ain't gonna get shit from this chest. Ah. Oh.
Don't worry. If Jack really wanted to protect the vault key, it wouldn't be on a train. He'd have Wilhelm guarding it. Oh dear.
Boof.
It's a trap! The vault key's not on the train. Abort the mission, soldier. I'm sorry, but you can't handle Wilhelm.
I can't handle who?
Wilhelm.
You killed Wilhelm?
Jack doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, of course he doesn't.
Wilhelm dropped a power core. Be sure to grab it. My sensors tell me it's one of a kind. If you bring it to Roland, the sanctuary's...
Whoa. Never seen a power core like that. The one you got from Reese is nearly burned out. Why don't you bring it back here? We may not have found the vault key, but at least Sanctuary will be safe a little longer, thanks to you. Wow! Bravo! Champagne! Cheers! High fives! Slow clap! You got the damn power cord, didn't ya? You've been warned. The kid gloves are coming off. Tighten up the big boy pants because things are gonna get really, really bad for you Vault Hunters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say we're about 19% of the way through the game.
defeated the other Vault Hunters a couple of years ago. You have proven yourself to be even stronger than them. Well done.
Okay. Okay. Now... Ooh, adding an extra 140 rounds to my capacity. Ooh, that's going to take us into the 1,000 range. In terms of total maximum ammo. Though we do want to increase our grenade count to 15. I'm gonna cheap out. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cheap out, and we're gonna go with this. Now I have 1,120 rounds. Out of my face. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of rounds. It's a lot of ammo. For reference, guys, like 1,000 rounds. So if I were to take 10 100-round dual drum mags for my AR, and I were to like fully load them, like 10 of them, that's 1,000 rounds on standby. That's crazy. Full of opportunity. Awesome. Awesome possum. Let's see what levels or missions we've already, side quests we've completed. A history of simulated violence. We've already done. We've already survived the gauntlet on DigiPeak. This town isn't big enough. Okay, yeah, we've done that. Assassinate the assassins. So we're gonna go and kill the assassins. We're gonna go re-assassinate the assassins. And I'll tell you guys why. Because this, alright, no. Because this has gotta go. This has gotta go. Okay. 6,000 damage is just not enough damage to compete in today's market. So we have to, so we have to go through and where is it? Southpaw Steam Power. So we gotta go run in here and kill these motherfuckers and hope that one of them drops the Emperor. I think is what it's called, right? The Impaler, the Emperor. I think it's the Emperor submachine gun. No, I could be totally tripping. But yeah, we're in dire need of an upgrade here. If we're expected to go far in this campaign, because UVHM is where shit starts getting really real. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys in the comment section can correct me, but I'm 90% sure any of these assassins can drop it. I don't think it's. I don't think it's just tied to specifically one of them. I think all 4 of them have a chance to drop it. Now, I think they have unique drop rates, but okay.
Who's next, huh? You're dirty, sucker!
Alrighty. Yep, down to the last one. We'll restart it if anything, because the bitch is just too weak. I hate to say it, but like, look, dude, this gun only does 6,000 damage, which is just not an adequate enough DPS. Alright, first death. No big deal, I don't think. Yep. Oh, you're cooked. Let's hope this guy drops the Emperor. Alright, here it goes. He dropped it, it looks like. Yep. The Emperor. Ah, like confetti. Like confetti. All those explosions are fucking badass. Alright, let's see how much better this gun is. So capacity wise, yeah, I mean, like, it only holds an extra 6 more shots. I mean, big fucking deal. But the bitch is better at everything else, except for damage. This gun does 14,000 damage versus a mere 6,000. That's more than double. Quite frankly, that's more than double what this gun is doing damage-wise. So this is a definite must. And it's a Dahl weapon. I mean, Dahl has some of the coolest looking weapons in Borderlands 2. Now, I kind of wish, I really like this camo. I like this orange woodland camo. Kind of wish it was like an orange digital camo. I ain't gonna hold you guys. I think that if it were a digital camo, it'd be a lot cooler, but I don't know. I like this camo. I'm a camo nerd. That's why I like Dahl and flat off weapons so much. Plus, I think they look really cool. So we got it on our first attempt when we killed all 4 of these fuckers. So now we have a solid SMG, okay? Because like stats compare. Okay, like look, guys. Okay, my gun damage is at 369.7%. So multiplying this number by 3, that's a crazy amount of damage. I mean, this is a very usable weapon for me right now. Very usable because no matter which situation I'm put in, the raw damage output is just enough to warrant, I don't know, just an insane degree of badassery. You know, I mean, like, it's just gonna do enough damage. This down here, the Ranger, increases 5% of my magazine size, so I can easily have over 50 rounds in this gun. And this is non-elemental, so I do get this bonus damage on top of that, 20%. 20% of this number is going to be a lot bigger than 20% of only 6,000, you know what I mean? Like, this is more than double that, so I feel like we're going to have a much easier time getting through this shit. Now, shield-wise, we have a lot of options with our shields. Look at this, dude, we're almost level 57. We're almost level 57. Let's go, baby. Plus, with the amp damage? I mean, dude, with the amp damage, this gun is probably insane.
A new power core? Whoa, that looks like it could keep our shields up for months. Years, even. As much as I hate using Hyperion tech, that core you brought us earlier is nearly burnt up. Why don't you pop it out? Okay, I think we're in this.
That was a very powerful relic. I ain't gonna hold you, that relic's powerful. Okay, yeah, sure, this one increases by my grenade count by 2, or by 3, but this one does it by 2%. Plus, it gives me additional shotgun and sniper ammo. Now, all I needed from this was it to increase pistol and assault rifle ammo capacities. Because, I mean, dude, could you imagine having even more pistol ammunition with the like the Uncapped Herald? And I mean, could you imagine if it also increased, if there was a fourth one that increased your rocket count by like 20%? I mean, sure, that number wouldn't be very big, but I mean, rocket launcher ammo is pretty crazy. Especially considering like this, where we're getting like rocket launcher damage increase. We're increasing it by 20%. And, yeah, I mean, that's insane. But also increases grenade damage, or this also increases rocket launcher damage by 10%. So that's a 30% all-around increase. And if you were to add the plus 5% from this, and the 36% from this, rocket launchers are going to be doing just retarded levels of just over damage. I mean, quite frankly, because grenade damage, explosive damage is really high.
You know, I think it's finally time to tell you that little secret. Angel's working for me.
Lowering Sanctuary's shields, Jack. Executing phase shift.
Mortars gonna start coming in.
It's not a power core. Raiders, the shields are down. The shields! Nicely done, Angel. Now, let's kill ourselves some vault hunters. What the hell? Did something just get through the shield?
Shields down, Roland! Oh man, somebody start getting everybody underground!
Everybody, I've got a really bad idea. Scooter, get Sanctuary.
Pretty sure we can't do that without killing, I don't know, everyone who's ready to fly.
You got your orders, Scooter. Move!
Meet me in the center of town! Alright, I got this one. All you gotta do is hit the last switch! Alright, we're primed! Everybody get ready!
Fuck, son of a... Don't worry about me. I'm pinned, soldier. I can't get the iridium to Lilith.
We're almost done.
I need that iridium. Get to Roland. Get moving or we're dead.
I've got to speed run this part.
5 years ago, Roland and his friends opened the vault because Angel and I tricked them into doing it. Everything you vault hunters have ever done. This is all part of my plan.
I've never used this much. I want to hang on. Sorry, kid. That was an accident. I'll see you on the other side, though, I promise. Hit it, Scooter.
So there's a crazy secret with this. Sanctuary isn't actually floating. There's still it's still behind there. Like it's just that's I don't know how to describe it, but if you know, you know.
That's the best you got. A flying city? What could you dumps possibly have that makes you think you
A siren.
against me? A siren. Suck.
That was hella cringe. Alright, let's go home. Let's go home. That was hella cringe. Let's go home. That was well said. So, you turn your back for a second, you come back, and now suddenly bandits have moved in and fucking reconstructed everything. Syrup is sticky has joined my... Oh god damn it. Okay, I swear to god I thought that...
Autogun deployed.
Okay, yep, nope. Dude, you're getting kicked, bro. You're making this too impossible. No, get out. Homie, no. Damn it. I can't do damage. I can't damage. And is that a derp on your back? No, that's a Ahab spirit, looks like. What do you want? I can't. Ah. Modding the game. What have you got? God damn it. I'm gonna use you as a human shield. You're gonna have to deal with it. Brody. I can't do damage because of you.
Thanks.
He just joined in for 2 seconds and he's just like, eh. I didn't even kick him. Offline. Sweet. I actually don't like playing with other people on this game unless we're like evenly like leveled. Like I love playing the multiplayer part of this game, but yeah, I'm not doing it unless we're both of equal level. I didn't kick him out of the game, you saw that. This is a live stream. I didn't kick him out, he left on his own accord. He abandoned the struggle. Yeah, so we're gonna actually test out this, Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this kills quick, bro. I love that.
I'm ready for you. Like I was gonna die.
He said like I was gonna die. Damn, dude, the critical hit on this gun is insane. What is the special effect of the Emperor? I'm curious. Dude, that critical hit is fucking crazy. I think Astro pulled up my what do you call it? My hours played on Borderlands. He's like, dude, how the fuck did you put that many hours into a single game? Why do all that when I can just jump down? You don't take fall damage in this one. Borderlands 1 you do. I can accept dying. I just want to get down to the Caustic Caverns. It's actually one of my favorite locations in any video game, actually. Low-key is the Caustic Caverns. I know some people are like, the Caustic Caverns suck ass, but like, I don't know what it is about... But I don't know what it is. We'll talk about it when we get down there. I think it's just the environmental storytelling and the audio diaries. I think that's what does it for me. Oscar Mike on the move. We almost had it. Doll. I don't know why, but I love their logo. Doll is probably one of my favorite corporations in all of Borderlands because they're basically like the really cool mercenary military company. But maybe that's why I like this area so much, is it's so industrial and like these large gates open, and then you're met with this, some sort of deep underground construction site. You know, like they're developing some sort of research facility or mining facility. Obviously, they got these giant dump trucks to extract the resources from their mining operation. You know, and then like if you look around, there's like all this acid and shit down here, because it's unique to the planet Pandora. You know, and so it's like, I don't know, man. Like the environmental storytelling here, like you can kind of know what they were doing.
You're all gonna die.
I see these large doll, you know, trucks to move like large amounts of like materials, so like, you know, to obviously organize and sort out good minerals from bad minerals, mineral extract, right? But this area is so massive because I think there's a lot of, well, I don't think, I know there's a lot of side quests that has you going through this whole area basically. I don't know, I feel like this area is so underrated. A lot of people, I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this being one of their favorite map, but for me, this is definitely one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite, honestly. And Borderlands 2, that is. I'll make that very clear. Okay, I'm not hitting that. Oh, there we go. So there's a couple Easter eggs in this map. There's a Dark Souls reference or Easter egg I'm going to show you guys. I think everyone in the whole Borderlands community knows this, but check this out though. You see this thing sticking up? It looks like a piece of a structure, but it's not. It's actually an Iridian fucking statue. You know, there's Iridian Guardians from Borderlands 1. So as a Borderlands 1 player, seeing that just sort of threw me for a loop the first time I noticed that. So I thought it was actually one of these like little structures down here, but these are Iridian ruins. So if you think about that, like lore-wise, that's really cool. Right there, that's where we gotta go. Yeah, we're dying. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, we're not. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Now you be careful, honey.
I don't know what I was expecting that to do. The Dark Souls ghost. The bonfire. And if you look close at it, it's not a sword, it's actually one of those buzzsaws from the Psycho. Another player has joined your world. He's got what looks to be a sword. Kind of similar to Mordecai's sword in Borderlands 1. And then he's gone. And there goes that bonfire. That is so cool. I thought that was such a cool Easter egg back when I first discovered that. And believe it or not, I actually did not discover that because I watched it on a YouTube video. I actually discovered that because I seen this island out in the distance, and I'm like, huh. And I'm like, I wonder if we can make it out there, you know, because when I was a little kid, exploring into maps and video games and trying to figure out all like the little secrets of each map, you know, kind of sort of led me to this, like, because I always liked exploring in games, you know, because like, yeah, I played Doom growing up, so you got rewarded for your exploration, you know what I mean? Like exploring, you might find some rare items or some powerful items, and because of that, led me to try to discover if that was the thing, because as soon as I seen that there was no invisible barrier stopping me, and I'm like, oh, how far can I really explore out here in the acid before it kills me? It led me all the way out to that island, and then I like, oh shit, this is a Dark Souls reference. It took me a minute to register that it was a Dark Souls reference, so I'm looking at this bonfire, I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know? Now, however, I will tell you this. The Minecraft Easter egg, that I did not discover on my own. A YouTube video showed me that. But I actually found that Dark Souls reference on my own. I was so proud of myself for discovering that through map exploration. And we're almost level 57. But yeah, like right here, I literally love everything about this map. From like the green color scheme to the like the wildlife that's taken over down here. The audio diaries, which we haven't picked up any of those. I know they're around here somewhere. I think you have to pick up a quest for it, though. I don't think that you can just. I can take you all. Yeah, I think we need the quests. Yeah. There we go. One more turret kill. Awesome possum. Where's my turret? Oh. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to leveling. Let's go fight some creepers, because I thought that was really cool. They have creepers from Minecraft in this game. I like the acid bubbles popping and stuff like that. Like that detail is really cool. But like right here, like there's these Iridian ruins, and I really like that. Like the environmental storytelling, everything about this map. I can't emphasize it enough. Like, you know, because I really like Left 4 Dead because of its environmental storytelling. It requires your attention to be fully maxed out, and that can be hard to do, especially because Left 4 Dead, you're gonna get hit with hordes and hordes of undead. But that right there, that's an Iridian Guardian. And you can see some of their like ruins have fallen into this acid pit, and how this is a whole area down here, you know what I mean? And this grave is the grave of that one. Yeah, like there's just so much story to be had here in this like little environment. And it's a complete. What's crazy is this is not an environment that you have to go to. This is not a story area, you know what I mean? Like this is not a area you can completely skip this location, not even go in here, not even know this area is even in here, because you have to go back to the sanctuary hole and then go all the way down here. There's nothing bringing you down here. Like there's not a single story mission that takes you down here. This is all side quest area. Like there are so many side quests in this area. And I think it's awesome, quite literally. This whole area down here is just, it's not even a main quest area, you know? Hello! So we're gonna run back down here into this, like, well, not back down into here, but this is a cool little cubby hole. But what we're gonna do, and how we do it, I think most people know about this. I wouldn't imagine, like, 'cause this game is so old, but I feel like a lot of newcomers to Borderlands might not know this. Yeah, here it is. So right behind that, I come back into here and you're gonna see some weird textured things. You know, what are these? Oh yeah, look, this is what a classic Minecraft dirt block used to look like. Way back in the day. Oh yeah. And we run in here and oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, it's the classic Minecraft textures. Holy shit. And the gold ones drop money, and I believe the coal drops ammo. And what's that behind here? Oh, a creeper. Oh, and they explode like exploder loaders? Are you shitting me? Yeah. And I have all these Minecraft skins. Like, this is like one of the coolest little Easter eggs I think that are in any game. Now, I didn't discover this on my own. YouTube video taught me about this, but I had no idea. And the badass creeper does drop a Minecraft head. So, yep. From one badass game to another. Oh, shit. Long range sniping? Come on. I'll fuck you up.
That feel good, huh?
Yeah, these large... Hold on. I forget what these things are called. Hold on a minute. Let me look this up really quickly. Cause I remember like that I've seen these things in real life, and these things are fucking massive, dude. And they grind into the earth. Okay, these things are called dude, in real life, dude, these things are fucking massive. So, and these things are called trenchers or earth shovels or whatever they're called. But basically, each of these claws acts like a shovel and it trenches. I think more people will call them trenchers, but dude, in real life, bro, like one of those wheels is like the size of 4 elephants, bro. Like, I don't know how to describe it, dude. They're fucking massive. It's crazy. And now we come into where like the spider ants are. I think the spider ants are one of the coolest like insect bug creatures that you can kill in a video game. You know, these things are completely unnecessary but totally unique to Borderlands. Borderlands 1, these creatures are annoying. Borderlands 2, they've gone all out with these creatures with their designs and their colors. They made them, I think, too vibrant, but that vibrancy makes them really cool. Because I mean, there were some vibrant variants in the Borderlands 1, you know, but Borderlands 2 takes takes these creatures to a whole nother level. I still think. I think it's kind of crazy, but Borderlands 1 is actually my favorite Borderlands game of all times. And I think a lot of it's just because I really dig the grim atmosphere. It is so atmospheric. It really makes you feel like you're in a wasteland.
Here you go. Eat this.
Like, you know, there's not a lot of world building in that game, but the world feels so believable. Whereas this fleshes out the world, I think, a little too much, you know, like obviously the world building is crazy, but like, you know, we know about the Echo Net, and we know about other planets, and just like, yeah. Yeah, we don't go to the other planets, but like it's obvious that Pandora's not the only planet. And I mean, like, we hear about other planets in Borderlands 1, like we hear about Promethea. And I think this one is it. Yep. Boom, bada bing, bada bang. So it's a 25% now. The nuke. Nuke! The bandits of Pandora be like, war never changes. Dink. Oh man. Now we're level 57, let's go. Alrighty. Now, what's really crazy is if you go to the dust, you can actually make it to the highlands without having to go through the fridge. in one of my videos a long time ago, I mean, like, this was a stream like 1,500 videos ago, so good luck trying to find it. But I did a whole play. I did it right. I can show you guys how to do it. Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just show you guys how to do it here. That way I can run it by you guys. So check out this dog shit, guys. The one flaw, the one fatal flaw with this game. The dust. Map-wise, this area, it feels the closest to what the original Borderlands felt like, but yeah, this is like the one map that I think this game really needed. There's a giant volcano in the distance. There's all these like weird rock structures, rock formations. And, you know, I mean, like, it's literally just a junkyard with some Mad Max vehicle combat segments. Like, this really does feel like the original Borderlands. It's got those classic Borderlands windmills we all know and love. But if you come over here towards, like, that giant, like, volcano mountain thing. Volcano mountain thing is crazy. Yeah. You come over here to this thing, this is Lynchwood. Now there's this other area. You son of a bitch! The Highlands. I don't even need to go to the fridge to get there. I'm literally right there. And from this point forward, I can go to Opportunity, to Thousand Cuts. Like, the game does not stop me. I don't need to go to the fridge. So why does the game make us go through the fridge is beyond me. It is 110% beyond me. I will never understand the point of going through the fridge. It's not a bad area. I feel like it's an underrated area for sure. But I think the reason why a lot of us don't like the map as a Borderlands community, I think is because, like, it's all filler. Like, there's no reason to go through there. Like, a couple of side quests take us back through there. There's not any great legendary weapons apart from the Gub. You know, the Batarang weapon's stupid. You know, it's like a reference to Batman, but it's a Titador weapon. You throw it like a Batarang, it comes back to you. And you gotta reload it. Yeah, no, but look at this. Right here, if I wanted to, I can kind of maneuver around here a little bit. Look, there's Sanctuary. Okay. Look, I'm already at Overlook. This is where we have to go. Okay, this is where we have to go in order to spawn in the fast travel station, right? So that we can go back to Sanctuary. Literally did all of that. Literally came here without needing to go through the other area. Now, if it's your first time playing through the game, okay, I can kind of see that. You know, there's no real reason, you know what I mean, to go through the fridge. That's crazy. A bathroom with some medical supplies next to it. Explosive damage resistance. 5 into Grenadier. So I'll buy this real quick. Just to kind of explain something here. So if we were to go with this, plus adding this, how much grenades can I hold? I can... What does Grenadier do? Oh yeah, increases your capacity. It's 10. So where's the ammo vending machine? I know there should be one around here. Yep, up here. So if we were to fully fully upgrade our grenade capacity with Iridium, we'd have 30 grenades to spam. Think about that for a second. 30 grenades. So if you have something like the Stormfront, and you have like just a, oh my god, the DPS would be like you would actually probably break the game. Honestly, that's crazy to think of. That's crazy work. Oh man, like you could spam fast pull. You could actually spam grenades. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy work, and especially if you get like the right grenade mod, you can have like 35 grenades to just spam. like, dude, what? Like, dude, bro, what? That's crazy. Like, look at this. We got 22 nades, baby. We can totally fucking spam the hell out of grenades. Boom, right here we go. The fast travel. We have fast travel. Oh, it's not established. Oh, there it goes. Let's look at this. I've unlocked. Where are we at currently? Where does it say? So we're supposed to be there. So we are at. Oh, it does not unlock it. It does not unlock the Highlands Hyperion Bridge. Does not pop up on our map. Doesn't that suck? But seriously, bro, from this point, if I wanted to, if I absolutely did want to, we could literally go to 1,000 cuts. Like literally, what is the point of going through the fridge? I mean, like, yeah, okay, like we have never yet, like, okay, if we were to go by, okay, we're in a totally different area. Let's see really quickly here. Yeah, look, we have not unlocked the Highlands Hyperion Bridge. Nor have we unlocked 1,000 cuts yet. The game does not let us, but the game acknowledges that we're here. What's crazy, what's actually crazy, is that, like, you know, think about that. Can you imagine if it let us skip the fridge in a speedrun? Like that, dude, that would just be fucking crazy. If the game literally let us just fast travel to the Highlands Hyperion Bridge and just let us speedrun the rest of the game from there. Like, we just fast travel, like, do it earlier in the game while we're traveling through the dust. Like, that would just be crazy, right? That would just be crazy work. But no, the game is gonna make us go all the way over here. Oh, a rabid skag. These guys are hard to kill. They do a lot of damage and have a lot of health. They're not hard necessarily to kill because they're easy to kill, but they're just...
I don't die so easy.
They're powerful.
You'll be able to reconnect with your friends after you get through the bridge.
So explosive damage plus 35% and explosive damage resistance by 24%. That 24% didn't do shit.
door's iced over. Let me help you with that.
The fridge. Now, again, like I said, I feel like this place is underrated. It's not beloved because, well, let's be honest. It's a pointless area. We don't need to go through here to get to the Highlands. This is not the only way.
I've been following Jack's orders from the beginning. Jack modified the power core he found to have a Hyperion network up here. Through it, I was able to access Sanctuary's defenses and lower them. It was all part of Jack's plan.
I don't die so easy!
I could literally spend my whole life playing just this one game. Would I get bored of this game? You guys fucking know I would. But could I really play this game for the rest of my life? And I'll be honest with you guys, I think I could. I really fucking do, bro. I love Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 1. I think they're great for two different reasons. I think that they're on their own. Borderlands 1 is a very atmospheric looter shooter. It's addicting as hell to get good shit in that game. You know, like the way that the Borderlands 1 loot system works compared to the way this loot system works, it's very different. With Borderlands 1, the way that parts spawn on weapons is completely different. So you can get totally broken, cracked weapons in BL1, but you have to work for them. You have to farm them, you know, and there's no guarantee if you're gonna get them or not. Now, I will be honest with you guys, there's one aspect of Borderlands I kind of wish they did differently. I wish there was a section here where we can go back and re-listen to old echoes and audio logs and stuff. Instead of have to go re-pick them back up. It would just make it so much easier to, you know, I don't know why, but like, I think of like Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, where you can just listen to all the audio logs and stuff, all the
That's right!
Okay, mutated lab rat, there we go.
Without you, Pandora has no hope. You have no reason to trust me, I get that. But if you're going to stop Jack from controlling the world,
Explosive damage
you'll need
resistance.
my help.
+5 into impact. Impact is this skill right here, right? Yep, impact. Plus 5 points into impact. That would be pretty damn powerful, honestly. But no, we can't keep doing that. We have to have this comm on. And if it was plus 5, our gun damage would be at like, what, 40% pretty much? That's almost 50% more gun damage out the get-go. It's crazy.
It's with me.
But you know, honestly guys, I really do like what Borderlands 2 did with the characters. So like, if you think about it, Brick dealt with a lot of explosives, and Roland dealt with like assault rifles and shotguns, but both Brick and Roland had like shotgun class mods and stuff. So instead of giving Axton shotguns, they gave him assault rifles and explosives. Because rocket launchers, grenades, assault rifles, you know. Whereas Salvador made shotguns powerful, you know, and the whole gun zerking is just so much more powerful than Brick's Berserker mode, you know what I mean? So look, that just spawned into the world, but when we came over here earlier without having to go through the fridge, it was already there.
Now that Sanctuary's reappeared, you can use any fast travel station to get back to the Crimson Raiders. I'll mark the nearest one on your Echo device.
Now, I also think part of the reason why the fridge is an actual map, or an actual area we have to go through. Again, we don't have to stay there for very long. But for one, it's to introduce the rats, which can steal items, you know, up off the ground, so they can steal your loot. But also to take us to this part of the map, which the developers, you know, sectioned off for us to cross over here, you know, which we've already fucked up because we're supposed to try to find Sanctuary on the thing, but it will say Sanctuary not found, so I'm not too pressed about it. We'll keep moving forward.
Bots attempting to steal Iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembly.
I'm ready for more! Dropping sentry!
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots of local residents or self-awareness. Sit up, robot. You are adequate. Any bots attempting to steal Iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Now, here's exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to, if we're speedrunning the game, we just done fucked up. Okay, there's just no other explanation behind it. Well, look at this. Now we get to the Highlands. Now we're fucking here, bro. That's the one part about BL2 I don't like, is this whole segment here. But then again, though, I advocate for it because I understand it. I understand why it's like that. But I've never done this before. I've never come over here to use the fast travel station with the objective to use the fast travel station. So I wonder if any fast travel station will work or only the ones in that other segment.
Error. Location, sanctuary, not found.
Okay, so the Highlands Outwash, you don't need to use this exact one as long as you have the objective on your screen to use a fast travel station. So it doesn't necessarily have to be this exact one. So that's kind of interesting. But we're gonna run over here. We're gonna hug this wall and avoid contact with the stalkers, which are a very powerful set of enemies.
Here you go. Tossing grenade.
They're making us come into contact. Not happening, bro. I'm getting out of this situation because I don't like the stalkers. They're annoying. Invisible little fuckers. Plasma caster. These weapons do look really cool. Like I'm not a big plasma caster type of kid, but I gotta say, dude, these things look badass. And it's the same like dull camo, the woodland camo with like the white, the orange and yellow, and black and red. It looks just so fucking cool. I love that. I'm in love with that camo. I don't know why, but I love that camo. I absolutely adore that camo. Which is very strange for me, because normally I don't like goofy looking camos, but that camo is... That camo to me is really cool. I like it. It's got cool factor behind it. It's like that Russian camo from MW2, you know, like the red, white, and black woodland camo. I love that camo for whatever reason. So, I think one of my favorite camos right now has to be like just the basic urban woodland camo. And any digital camo is just cool in my book. I'm not a huge fan of like the basic hunt, like the basic. It wouldn't be woodland camo; it'd be something else. But the basic camo that's on a lot of hunting rifles and shotguns.
die so easy.
Do you see those lunar supply shots? You need to steal a lunar supply beacon and get the moon base to send you an uncalibrated fast travel unit. You can use that to get Sanctuary back on the fast travel network. Simple. Except not at all.
A thresher eats it.
Did that thresher just eat the beacon? You'll need to get that back. You've got the beacon? Good. We can use that to request an uncalibrated fast travel unit from the moon base. You'll need a quiet place to set up the beacon.
I really don't like how I don't like how they did Angel and Lilith in this, where they changed the texture of their on-screen appearance. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't.
Oh, it's so frustrating. You see, this is what I don't get about you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you just don't die quickly. Man, example, this one guy in New Haven, right? City's burning, people are dying left and right.
New
Yada,
Haven.
yada, yada. This jackhole rushes me with a spoon. A freaking spoon. And I'm dying laughing, right? So I scoop out his stupid little eyeballs with it. Its kids are all, wah! And oh, he can't see where he's going. He's bumping into stuff. And anyway, I don't know. Maybe you had to be there. The moral is, you're a total bitch. Found Overlook, huh? Used to be a nice little town until Hyperion took over. Now everybody there's got the skull shivers thanks to Jack's mining operations. Poor bastards are too sick to leave their homes.
You'll want to set up the beacon over there.
Yeah, see that? I don't like that. I don't like the way Angel looks. I'm not a fan of the bazillion dots. That's so cheap. They went into real detail back in like Borderlands 1 on the PS3 and Xbox 360. You know, they actually look really good there. I really dig that art style there, but this feels just cheap and lazy. I mean, it doesn't take away from the game because it's like it's just an on-screen appearance.
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized behavior will be rewarded with a one-way trip to the grinder.
Now, oh damn. Oh shit, yeah, they've been grinding up people. What the fuck? That's just brutal. Here in the dialogue, we can hear them mention T-Bone Junction, which is my favorite Borderlands 1 area.
Just gotta wait a few minutes and...
Angel, that's enough. You can stop pretending to help the bad guys now. Angel?
You don't have long until Jack realizes I'm not helping him anymore. Defend that beacon.
Now, if you can't even handle these loaders, you're really gonna disappoint me.
Overlook has once again inched out Jackson to pursue his weekly curfew violation. For the next week, the grinders alone is used for egregious felonies like murdering or profanity.
How'd that feel, huh?
I'm Arthur Clarke from Dead Space. We'll repair it. We'll fix it. And literally, that's literally Dead Space 1 in a nutshell. Isaac, fix this. Isaac, go fix that. Isaac, go recalibrate this. Isaac, go do a diagnostic on this fucking system. Alright, see all these guys bunched up? Assholes.
Uncalibrated fast travel station request received. Estimated processing time 3 to 6 weeks.
Hyperion
No,
Rebel.
no, no, no.
Authorized
Move some data around. See if I can bump you up to 1 week.
Joe, what the hell are you doing?
I've increased your request's priority. T-Bone Junction can live without medical supplies for another few months.
T-Bone Junction. So why does that matter? Lore-wise, you'll miss it quickly. But she said T-Bone Junction will make it without medical supplies for a couple months. That means that when Atlas lost control of T-Bone Junction, because if you track Borderlands 1, Atlas had control of T-Bone Junction, right? They had control of the highway, right? The General Knox DLC. You know, basically, what that means is that Hyperion took that area. Ideally, probably the strategic point for them taking that would probably be to secure whatever else was left of the General Knox armory, and to find any other data that Atlas had on the vault, because Atlas was on Pandora to find the vault. You know what I mean? Like, it would only make sense that they would still might have some data left over about the vault or information pertaining to the vault. You know, that Handsome Jack would have acquired during the events of the pre-sequel. But if you ask me, I think about like a year or so after the first game, because, you know, during the pre-sequel, Tacitor is still in charge of Hyperion. So, you know, obviously I'd assume that, I don't know. I'd have to go into it, but I love the lore backstory, like the story that we don't get to see unfold, right? I really like that would basically be lore, right? So yeah, I should probably pay more attention to the pre-sequel, because I think there's an audio diary where Tacitor kind of goes on this rant to Jack about how his hunch of there being a vault on Pandora or whatever, and so it's like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that, you know, like, Hyperion's not interested in taking another vault. Like, they're not interested in it as much. So what that basically means is that, because and honestly, from a business standpoint, I wouldn't blame Hyperion, because look what it did to Atlas, the strongest corporation in all of Borderlands, right? It destroyed them trying to get the vault. Right, the Vault Hunters just kept throwing a wrench in the, you know, in the system, and which is crazy, because if you think about it, the Borderlands 1 Vault Hunters end up fighting Hyperion in the Claptrap Revolution. It's revealed that Hyperion are the bad guys, right, in that DLC. So yeah, I mean, like, to me that's kind of wild.
They're launching the fast travel station now. Nothing gets results like a death threat.
And you know, I know that Tales from the Borderlands is not a traditional Borderlands style game, but because that's the game that kind of tore me in half a little bit.
Give me a second while I calibrate it to Sanctuary's new position.
Stop talking while I'm talking.
Travel station calibrated. Locate.
Okay. You know, but I really liked the Telltale's The Walking Dead series. I wasn't a huge fan of, like, the fucking Game of Thrones bullshit. I'm not a Game of Thrones guy. I'm not, but the Walking Dead series was pretty good. The Batman thing that they did, the Telltale, was pretty good. And Tales from the Borderlands was pretty good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Telltale did do Minecraft story mode, right? Because I actually never played that. I could be totally tripping though. I'm gonna look that up, because that might be its own independent thing, but I think Telltale did that. Minecraft story mode. Yep, Telltale Games.
The city may be safe right now, but what happens if Hyperion launches up? Oh, good. You're not dead.
That's his way of saying, wow, you're a badass, I'm glad you're okay.
Right. Sorry. We'd all be dead if it weren't for you. But we need a plan. Jack's getting closer and closer to digging up the warrior, and we still don't know where he's got the vault key stashed.
I can help you with that.
You? Damn it, we told you never to contact us again.
Will you please just hear me out?
Sure, let's listen to the crazy computer that just tried to kill us. Hey, remember that time she told us the vault was full of loot?
It's with me. I'm charging the vault key.
Continue.
The key naturally charges itself once every 200 years. Jack is patient, but he's not that patient. He's been using my power to forcibly charge the key with iridium. If you find me, you find the vault key. The vault key is housed in my AI control core atop Thousand Cuts. It's protected by 3 impassable security hurdles. The first is a competitor deterrence field that will obliterate any non-Hyperion entity passing through it.
Competitor deterrence field? What, like a death wall?
It is a field of pure thermosonic energy programmed to atomize any unauthorized personnel.
So yeah.
A death wall.
Beyond that lies the second hurdle, a defense bunker outfitted with the most high-tech weaponry Hyperion can afford.
That doesn't sound good.
Past the bunker, you'll have to get through the final hurdle, a door that will only open for Handsome Jack.
Well, that sounds even worse.
This will be your only opportunity to steal the vault key and stop Jack from controlling the warrior. I'm out of time. Do what you will, but promise me this. No matter what happens, do not allow Lilith into my chambers.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
If she was luring us into a trap, she would have made it sound a little bit positive.
We're taking that bitch down. I'm coming. Trap or not.
If anyone's gonna shut her down, it has to be you, soldier. Head to the Hyperion Preserve. I think I know how to get back to the preserve.
Alright. Let me think about this for a second, okay? Assault rifle damage increase. Only new assault rifles is 35%, plus 5 points into impact, which will put us at 40% damage increase. Alright. Non-elemental damage is an additional 25%, so that's 65% plus. Let me look. Let me keep thinking here. Okay, I'm kind of out on that one. But look at the if we were to put 5 points into this, that'd be 50% plus 38%. So that'd be 88% magazine size capacity. Be 88% of 105. So I mean that would basically look like almost 200 rounds per magazine with massive damage increase. I mean that's almost. So just for the assault rifle damage, it looks like, I mean, with the right comm as well, or not comm, with the right relic too, with an assault rifle relic, you could probably realistically get an additional 100% gun damage increase to assault rifles. I mean, I'm just saying, right, that class mod that we have currently is just a green tier. So a purple tier or a blue tier variant would have much higher output in terms of the percentage numbers, but also would have maybe another skill to put more points in to additionally increase stats. With the B shield equipped, and if we had another thing that goes into duty calls to put, say, another 5 points into it, That'd be 50% damage to non-elemental weapons plus 40% damage. It's 90% damage. But what we're not considering is the... If I were to put 5 points into this, would add an extra 5 magazines, 5% more mag size and 5% more damage, which in turn would make this 55% mag size plus the 38% mag size. So, I mean, that would be a pretty ridiculous size magazine, especially with a high capacity magazine like a Bandit assault rifle or something. That's a lot of fucking ammo. Like, and a lot of DPS. Like, let's just be real here. That's a lot of DPS. That's not a bad class mod. It's not a bad class mod at all. But we're sticking with this since the Legendary Soldier comm. It does a lot of things, right? It increases fire rate, gun damage. Granted, this is for all weapons, so Unkempt Herald benefits from it. So yeah, getting a higher version of the Legendary Soldier class mod would be more ideal.
Want to break some stuff? A gang of lowlifes is out prospecting for iridium in the Tundra Express. Want you to find out why they're mining the stuff, and I want them dead. Order doesn't matter.
Investigate iridium mine and kill bandit miners. Awesome. And we're almost level 58. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I definitely really do like this this here setup. I mean, there are other really cool head head modules or head customizations like this covert op. The gobbler. This thing is ridiculous. See Axton's like fucking head peeled back. That's fucking wild. Advanced warfare. Like gray matter and wet worker. That looks really cool. I feel like you could even probably do the. That's cool.
Hey, feel like solving a murder? I'm the marshal around
It
here.
was you.
One of these gutter quadruplets pulled the trigger on that boy over there. Consider yourself deputized. Ask around at Moxie and Zedge, figure out which one of these identical scum stains pulled the trigger. Otherwise, I'll just have to hang
We
them
won't
all
get
and
fooled again.
Alright, you say so.
Yeah, I did it! I ain't sorry! What?
Man, good job, Deputy. Barlow thought he could snipe an innocent man and get away with it. But that was a long shot.